Es gibt Leute, mit denen möchte ich nicht verglichen werden.
Was? Ach du?
So, just for you guys' information, since you're not fresh forward and you won't know about inner workings of these such things, over the last hour, I've just put my as the desk decided to just give up on me right at the start of our training, sending a 32-inch monster through a fucking electrical outlet. So that was interesting. So if we play like shit, not really our fault. Well, at least if my ship plays like shit, probably like, you know, residual electrocution and other such things. So that's my excuse. No problem. I didn't think it was going to be possible, but I put it all back together. That is true. What Freddie has said about dumbbell, I kick rather than racking away your weights like sensible people. I had mine on the floor, and I kicked a dumbbell across the floor, which went into a support beam of my desk, which basically splintered, which is what caused the problem.
Okay. Welcome to SCS 390. Our first match today will be Daedalus Legacy against Freshish Void. So far we have a double laser heavy flak crusader and a Kara Spire against a Watcher Spire and a Squid. It'll be interesting how they plan to catch the Squid with that.
Ah! It's been commencing.
And we're joined by Daniel here for commentating.
I mean,
I
I
hope.
show when I mean the show. Is that Daedalus Legacy versus Freshish Void?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, this is a match of the ages. Just in time for the lobotometer to run out, perfectly timed.
Okay, blue changed in the last minute.
Uh-oh.
So if red asks for minutes, they might get it.
Will they get it? Is that a no-piecing damage spire? They're really risking it. Is that an all-piecing crusader?
I would say it's the Carinator's piercing, right?
Well, I actually expect the Banshee to do the most work. I guess like the Carronade double Banshee Spire does do a number on the Pyro when I fly it. It's just that it does have a Gatling for the extra damage. Because usually Pyros struggle with fire on the armor.
I would be more concerned about the Metamidian and the Crusader. If they come in low
Oh,
and
nice.
get close to the Crusader just explodes.
It's like, oh no, hold on. He does have the flare on the balloon to slow him down. They have no gems, no gem space. This Corsair,
Not
the
yet.
Corsair has single extinguisher, nothing else. And the failsafe routine. Just you watch the one moment the gunner actually melts the balloon, the Corsair is in trouble. Whenever
sure.
that gunner decides to hammer that
Not-
balloon.
I mean, it's derelict. It's tricky sometimes to get the hits in time.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Drift Self Crusader. I'll be surprised if this person gets rammed.
Okay.
This person being autogun piloting the Crusader.
They have Hydro on their ship. There's a Gok
Yeah.
has Hydro. So they can evade.
I'm sure they will do it, but I bet my money they just fly backwards until they hit the wall and hope the flag kills them first.
Oh, hi, Daniel.
That was me saying hello in voice chat, in-game voice chat, in case you couldn't tell.
Okay, I'll. Okay. Don't need to force that. Always a good sign. Maybe I'm too
Corsair
lenient.
with Carousel, by the way.
Uh,
Nah, it's okay.
did they
People will
have-
get ready
did-
when they're ready.
Do they have a failsafe?
The
on the
Corsair, yeah. You know, the best combo is Kerosene Felser to make sure you have 1% speed.
Oh, high kerosene though.
That's why I'm asking the balance discussion, but the people are like, no, don't buff it, that's fine. Have it too, that's redundant.
No,
It's fine.
It's fine
Okay,
because
anyways.
your engine's anyway down all the time, so it doesn't matter. If you have
Yes.
kerosene or moonshine. Natural state of Corsair is all components red.
Yeah, because I get disabled once, that's it. It never recovers.
Okay,
But you-
I can do the red team first.
Yes.
So ship 1 is the Alfred's Groupies. It's a Crusader piloted by
That's right.
Artagon. It's Heavy Flag Watcher, Flamer, Flare Gun, Double Laser Crusader. Ship 2 is the Cetacea, piloted by Bookshelf. It's a Spire with a Watcher, Artemis, and 2 Banshees.
And for the Freshest Ward, we have the Digistruct Pyramid piloted by Freddy! Front Gatling Motor, side Flamer Flag, and the ally Corsair running in the front Havaches, side Havaches, side Gatlings, and then aft Caronate. There's a lot of damage happening.
That Spire's already dead,
But the motor was the most damaged.
but the
Yeah, but-
Corsair took like a Heavy Flag, I think, on
Yeah,
the
must
way.
have. They focused on the biggest ship, but they forgot that the mortar has the biggest damage. So if they had shot the Pyro and broken his armor, maybe the Spire could have killed the Pyro. Maybe.
Yeah, I think your main focus should be on the Pyramidion here, not on the Corsair.
Yes, it's a classic kill ships, disable ship setup. But the Spire spawns right next to Crusader as expected, but they're just in danger.
That's a very risky spawn. Although
therefore-
the laser is doing work on the Pyramidion. And the
So
Pyramidion
therefore
just
it's the
broke.
fucking flag.
Heavy flags. Pyramidion got heavy flagged. And now
The Spire wanted to go for the ram, but the Alice said no.
and now the
Don't do
Corsair is pretty much dead. Because
The
they
What
lost.
the hell, what
Oh,
did
no,
you
they
say?
didn't lose. They don't have any weapons basically. No balloon.
How the hell? Oh, is it there? Okay. I was wondering, like, the Spire disabled the Havaches, but they're just the side Havaches. I thought someone disabled the front Havache, but nobody did. Well.
Oh, and
No, Digistruct, don't do it!
why did they? Oh no! Why did the Pyramidion spawn?
No, they thought the ally was possibly safe, but your ally was disabled by 2 ships next to him. They're never safe.
Oh,
However, Crusader does not have the laser now.
that's true.
There's a chance. And now the ally is body blocking the ally.
But the Banshee is. I don't know. The Banshee is not doing too much damage in
It's
balloon.
not yet, but
oh,
now
Spire
it is.
breaks. Spire breaks.
Why makes the Crusader just spawns next to the Crusader? They call the attention.
And Corsair is broken. What? What is
Yeah, but
happening?
the flag in arming time. But what's happening is someone's gonna ram lose a lot of hull.
Oh, that ram was like not
Oh.
good for the Pyramidion.
Oh, it should be Bestvon just.
Huh?
No, I don't. I tried to do something.
Oh, Spire's broken.
Yeah, but it's the motor ready. It is! Into the
But-
balloon. Perfect.
The Spire rebuilt. Oh, it's broken again. Oh, the Watcher
Crusader
just.
is right
it-
next to a rock. The Corsair, he seizes the moment. Will be too late. He is too late.
But
Badges.
Pyramidion is down. Crusader was very low there on armor.
Yeah. The blue team is not focusing firing at all, so whenever they ally, one of them is in a bad
Like,
position,
what
they
did-
just
Did in the
slow
first
back.
engagement the focus fire. That's what was really good. Oh, that was
Yeah.
another heavy flag. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes.
It looks beautiful.
Contain excitement.
It feels very, very,
This
very,
flag's beautiful.
very painful if you get heavy
Somebody-
flagged.
Flag.
So where would they spawn? Probably
And
in
why
the
is it in C3?
I would probably think I would spawn in C1 here.
Well, not if you see the red team in the kill cam moving there. Winky face.
Like in the relic.
Yeah, no, but the red team is moving there. Like, if you spawn in there and they have a double laser pointed at you, it doesn't matter how fast you run, the laser's gonna hit you.
Yeah, but the lasers, you can move out of arc in the relic from laser. Oh, the laser's hitting that.
Still kind of open.
Oh, that
Definitely
Corsair.
not
Oh, that was a heavy flag.
more flags coming in because they're dodging high. But it might just change to the pyro, the spires.
They need to
Bumping.
change Pyro here, else the Pyramidian will just kill the Spire.
But is the pyro engaging? He's burning moonshine, he's disengaging. He wants to find cover. He knows that if he gets armor broken, he's dead. But he's gonna just hit the terrain. Don't do it!
Oh, okay.
He did it, but don't worry, the banshees killed him. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, good. Okay.
Everything is fine.
There was a 5-1, right? Five, 1.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me. I'm really bad at commentating. And it's
Don't
horrible.
worry. I'm really good at interrupting other people. So we have a perfect team. Oh yeah, while you're streaming, let me ask you, Risk of Rain tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Evening-ish?
probably.
Nice. There'll be 2 other people joining us who have confirmed presence. Attendance.
Just message me later so I don't forget.
Nice.
I'll copy the points of contacts. Oh, I cannot copy that. Why can I copy?
It's just Gears and Ransom.
Yeah, no, but like I couldn't copy it from
Oh.
the message.
It's just go Tears and Ransom.
Tears, Nerdface, and Ransom.
Looks like Freshish Void is gonna do their own Laser Crusader next game. But not this game. Because this game is gonna be different people.
Are they gonna? Right. I need to write.
You wrote it in crew chat, you know that?
Can you really quick? What's the map?
Let me look
on
at the
Parrot.
water hazard. Parrot, yes, you were right, Parrot. It's
Parity.
Parrot. Got it.
Oh yeah, we're leaving? Okay.
Fun.
Things.
I think they grow so quickly.
Huh? Are they spawning anyway? No need to call them actually. So next team will be Pick for Scale with Ransom and Tears piloting, I would suppose.
Yes, for a
No.
very appetizing logo too.
Wait.
a giant pig next to a banana.
This is not. Wait, I'm confused. Oh,
Isn't
Sapphire accruing today.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's the Pomelos, didn't you know?
I was
And
confused for a
he is
second.
Sandstrom, and you can tell, like, Xenok is Hadur, clearly. Never mind, take that back. Before I get banned from Crucible forever.
Yes, I was thinking that.
Already going banned from Discord now.
Full R&D ship.
Clan ship at this day and age? With Rider right here? That's what I'm sorry to say.
But
The second pilot was actually B all along.
they wanted that Mobula. You know it.
Yeah, no. There's a man launcher, everyone wants a man launcher. The haters? Boy, the double Optimus though, that gets people going.
Okay, I think I'll just hit the play button here.
Yes. Hit it. Before I do it. I'm
And
doing
then-
it, okay?
I did it already.
Okay.
If you
Gonna do it anyway.
Oh no, the mess.
Cancel match. Can you imagine having a referee that's so salty that just cancels the match before it starts?
I can imagine that, sadly.
And then people just have to return. It's like a waste of time. An Artling?
Oh, the lobby's decaying already? Just kidding.
Okay. Announce the lobby death, it's time. Heroes. A heroes. It's probably a real thing and I'm just too unlucky. I don't know. About
The
it.
other lobby is 4-1 at the moment in favor of
Yeah,
Chef's
man, it's
Gideons.
all the full preference. I'm about to kill it enough.
This is a quit now. Okay.
You know, Tease is just gonna ram the Crusader with a square and not care about anything else. But unless the Crusader swaps too,
I doubt that Autogon plays Laser Crusader on Periton.
but he will play a full Harpoon Magnate with Drift Cell with double Hawatcha.
That's
Do
his,
it.
I think that's his
Give
creation.
it to the
Yes.
dark side.
I think it's
Do
his
it.
creation. He did it once, and I also did it in scrims. It's a very effective ship against squids.
The dark side of the Force is a force of many abilities.
Did you know that you can connect all 4 harpoons at the same time?
Yes, I do know that. I also know that he's as fast as a freaking shrike with it because, you know, Drift Cell. Drift Cell Mucha does that.
It's the double Artling.
Dude, I'm gonna DM him.
No, it's Artling and
Why
Carrowfish.
not
It's Artling
want
Carrowfish.
Harpoon fun times? Told it on stream. Don't leave me hanging.
I think Quad Harpoon against the Judgment is not the most fun.
With the man launch, you know. But
It's Banshee Mine Launcher? So Squid has to do the armor breaking, I guess.
well, the man launcher carrying it will do some armor breaking too.
Or
especially
the
on
environment has to do the armor breaking.
Let's see. Interesting. Harpoon on the judge? On the aft. Okay, now once.
That's pretty painful for the fish.
Yeah, the fish wants to shoot the squid, but the fish doesn't know that the judgment's gonna shoot both of them and win. It's gonna be a tough battle for the blue team here.
The
That's
question
all the squid has to do is scare away the goldfish. Shoot the pyro. Easy
is
game.
no request for a minute.
The judgment has brought the kerosene and the detergent for the extra engine uptime in case they need.
Judgment, I would never bring Moonshine, I think. Don't have to
No, it's very good actually.
don't have to inflict more pain to the engineers than needed.
Just have to give the engineer suffering. It's fine. They'll figure this out. Please, Bestvon, go ahead.
Ship 1 is the double speed blight. Judgment pilot Berenson. It's with Carronade, Mine Launcher, Banshee. And on the front and the back, Harpoon and Watcher. Ship 2 is the Hungover Siggy, piloted by Tears of Fuel. It's Gatling, Banshee, Gatling, Squid. And head over to Daniel.
And we have the Beethoven group is piloted by Otacon for the Daedalus Legacy, Parmid in front, Artemis Gatling, side Flamer, Flag, and his ally is the Carassi as a goldfish. Blenderfish looking towards the squid that just goes in, followed by Bookshelf, front cabinet, right side, Flamer, left side, Motor, and Gatling on the top deck.
It's kind of the opposite of usual.
Interesting. It could make sense if the goldfish's balloon weak. Did they bump or did they get shot by a carrion? I don't know, but the judgment is coming up behind them and this goldfish was not ready for it.
They just got popped by the judgment.
And the squid's purpose of making the goldfish look the other way is working perfectly. However, this Parmesan is not deterred. He flies forward. However, he flies away from the guns. He does dodge the mine launcher this way.
That's
He's just gonna lose armor.
That's a double on the Pyramidin.
He just gets rammed. This judgment doesn't care about armor. He does too much of it. And too much mass. And this goldfish. Best one, I don't know, but this goldfish is looking very sad right now. When you lose your best friend like that.
Yes.
It's a tough life out here, apparently.
I think the strategy was to just pop the goldfish and then double the Pyramidin down, which is
Rambles your boat.
Typical.
Yeah, I don't think they intended to double focus the pirate, but he was moving into such a vulnerable position.
Oh, broken.
Goldfish is too long to keep up with the squid maneuvering on pirate.
That was mine.
No! The pirate has respawned, giving his position away immediately by shooting the Gatling, but this goldfish, it won't be doing it.
It's underneath a. Oh god, it's.
This is the death crane, by the way.
That was a very bad position to be in.
Like, a lot of people are talking about how cranes kill people. This crane, I think, is the MVP on this map. There's so many souls outright die to it. Because you never see it above you. It's such an awkward position. Even back in 2013. I remember it vividly.
That's longer than I played.
Split going for the ram. The triple banshee, double banshee actually. And we'll do the trick.
They might hit their own mine there. No, they don't. Okay.
Do you think they will die if they do that?
No.
Damn.
They just bump up.
Put my mines there. Who's the mine gunner? Sanok, do it. Do it. Let your anger fool you. You fuck.
Okay.
Meantime, blue team spawns not on A4. Everyone spawns there now, but they spawned on D3.
And get install?
They do get
They
spotted, but
spotted, yeah.
they don't get flanked by the squid if they know where it is right away. However,
probably they need to ignore the squid and just kill the judgment before it does damage.
yeah.
Oh, that mine hits.
Oh, it did hit. But this one didn't hit. Right past the part of Pyro is balloon low. The squid just playing with the goldfish. No mine connection!
Oh.
No, Banshee connected!
Yeah, oh.
It's also popped.
That pavilion
Yes.
is very sad.
This is the end of the Beetlejuice group base. Mine above? No! The Judgment has decided to maneuver weirdly. The bridge is really hampering the skill potential. But it looks like the squid is doing his own work on the goldfish. They might get the kill here first just by looking at them, and they do.
Yes. And I didn't have that on camera.
The squid's very fast, so fast that even the goldfish sometimes struggles to keep up. And
Pavilion
the
is
pirate's gonna
breaking.
lose armor to the fire, no!
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, it's a tough engagement because the Pyra absolutely cannot fight the squid. But they could maybe turn because the squid wants to kill the Pyra. So the Pyra could have hung back and maybe shot the squid as the goldfish engages a judgment. The goldfish absolutely cannot win against the judgment. So then you end up in this situation where the Pyra has engaged a judgment, which is good that the Outling could absolutely win against it. But just one mistake, and either the mine is gonna destroy something, or the squid is gonna double team the Pyra.
Or you
The
get
goldfish is
pushed.
too far.
Or you get pushed down by the mine and land on Artemis arcs. That's also
Yeah.
painful.
I feel like they could have been higher up, but it just means the squid has an easy time getting to them too. So it's also a huge risk for the pirate. It was not ideal.
It's Periton, it's also not very easy. Okay, let me...
Tougher times. Is it gonna be pick for scale versus some chef Xedians?
Yes.
Mhm.
What's the map?
It is totally Oblivion South.
Are you changing it?
Guess I am. No. If you say it like that, I guess I have to.
Would you
Did
change
say
it, please? Is that
Thank
better?
you. I did it. Molecular's polygon wasn't pinged.
I just copied it from the signups.
Well,
Well, one of them was pinged. Okay.
it might be because Polygon's Discord name is not actually Polygon, just a display name.
Maybe.
Let's go with it.
One ship is in.
And the other one is logging on. What's happening?
Clicking the outref match button before I forget.
Disable auto ref? Enabling it myself. In theory, you can start the timer now if you really wanted to. 70% of the lobby is here, all 4 pilots present.
Could, but like, I usually give them a minute, but yeah, I will start timer now.
It's gonna happen any moment now.
Everyone is
You're already starting it? Oh my god, this referee has no heart. No one is ready. Oh, look, everyone is here.
I mean, they would tell us if someone's late. At least in DMs.
Totally. Sure they would. Who has ever not done it, right? Right.
So,
Who's your prediction? Don't even look at the ship loads because they're gonna change. Who's your prediction?
prediction.
Prediction.
Red.
Score. Win.
Red, probably.
How much?
But
You
I don't know. I just feel like it's
0-5 for blue team.
considering the last.
No,
match,
0-5 red team. They have 2 riders instead of 1.
Considering the last match, I would say, but maybe I'm wrong. I like to be
4-2
surprised.
overtime.
for 2 overtime. 2-1 overtime.
Time. It's gonna end on a timeout. Because if 2 riders versus 1 rider.
You mean it ends up in 0-0 at coin flip?
No. When they're gonna have one has 4, the other has 2, and it's ending on timeout, so nobody gets 5 kills.
Honestly, don't know who will win here. For sure.
Could be anyone. That flag's looking juicy. Those mines are ready. No harpoons, no Artemis.
I'm always in favor, though, of 2 Mercury field guns.
There's 2 of them. Now, there is a light flag in the game, and I saw a scrim earlier where the light flag in armor time, it was just nothing. The Shrike can tank it.
So
This is like a third of its health at best.
So the nerf worked? Are you saying balance changes work sometimes?
It actually had an effect. But maybe it was only because it was freaking dual at dawn against the Shrike, so I don't know. Maybe. Although, did the Shrike really need a viability boost? Let's think about this.
I think there's enough things that can kill a Shrike other than light flag.
Yeah, but you know,
For
Shrike has
example-
enough things that it can kill.
For example, if a feather touches it, while the armor's
In
down.
the same game, that Shrike owned a goldfish. But I say owned, it ended in a 5-4, but you know. The Shrike was able to kill this goldfish because it was just too fast getting to the engines.
I went up against that Shrike in a Spire last week,
Oh.
and it was not a good outcome, I must say. So that could be painful. Let's see if Sputnik wings a parachute.
He doesn't look like he needs it.
Or I had exactly the same map as well.
Damn. It is a tall map. So let's see how the Lumberjack and the Mercury's are gonna work here.
No
I did
changes
play a
at all.
Mercury Spire 2 against Thesis Shrike in a pub game though. With a Nemesis instead of a Watcher, but it kind of worked, even against Lumberjack Judgment. But that one had double bench and no Optimus.
I think I brought
Kinda
last week. I
worked.
brought like a Gatling mortar Watcher Spire, and we just never got arced because we always popped.
Yeah,
But I had a Stormbreaker
the-
ally, so I was
you
just
create mortar.
always focused.
Kind of. Yeah, I had Dark because my gun had Nemesis and Banshee to shoot up with. But we weren't shooting the Shrike that one. It's just whenever the opportunity arose. Anyway, now my last week's games this week.
Do you want to
We've
start
got-
Fred this time?
Yes. Wait, oh me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This week we have got the Double Speed Blight, Judgment piloted by Renson. Front Artemis, Hades, and Lumberjack, and an aft Havacha Gatling. Their ally, It Hurts to Wake Up, Shrike piloted by TSR Field with a left side Gatling carried and a right side Gatling Havacha.
Wait a second. Do we need to restart this?
Doesn't look like it's slow-mo.
I think it's okay, right? It looks fine now.
Doesn't look like slow-mo. I think people are just losing it.
Okay, ship 3 is the Amplifier. It's a Spire piloted by Sputnik. It's a Watcher flag on the bottom and Mercury Gatling on top. Ship 4 is the Corinth piloted by Loose Polygon. It's a Magnate with Watcher heavy flag. What's the other guns? I cannot see because of the map. Light Carronade, Mine Launcher, Mercury Laser. I hope.
Yes, you
Yes.
got it. The classic Mercury Laser flag magnet with the Manager Kimnet Havacha for the disable right side.
Yes. I like the
So-
double Mercury more though.
Yeah, the laser has its utility. I think the laser might be stronger to have against the Shrike. Mercury can be strong, but at least it keeps arc a lot easier.
Yes.
You do want that thing sometimes.
I think it's just more satisfying to see like 4 Mercury shots and then the heavy flex shot flying. And seeing a laser pointing.
The Shrike went for scouting, waiting for his ally, but the Judgment was waiting for the Shrike to get the spawns. But the Judgment did not want to be told off counter moving around this narrow shortcut. But knowing they're not in a specific way, they expect him to come from the north passage. They might
think
just
they
do
might come
that.
from the very north passage. There's like 2 overpasses there.
One north.
There's one at where is this? At D5, where you can go over.
Mm-hmm. Another at A5? Damn, that's a real distance. Yeah, you can see like
At
the
A5,
Derelict Deception.
at A5 you need like lots of moonshine and drift sail to go around that wind wall. That's very risky. The Shrike is going up. It doesn't have the best verticals, but it might surprise them, so we'll see.
Yeah, just going for the spots because the red team has no clue what the hell the blue team is waiting for. And it does get the spots, and now the red team is like, why are you still over there? This Lumberjack Judgment is itching to shoot Hades on the Spire. It tilted my camera by accident. And the Spire's just shooting the Shrike. Engagement is happening. Will the Magnet shoot too?
Magnet
the
is
Judgment get there?
pretty far, right? Shrike lost his armor.
Yeah, the Shrike thought you could just get a quick kill here, but it might just be the quick kill. Trying to dodge low. The Shrike's gunner does have shoot vent. Nobody expects the gunner shoot vent. They use it again.
They used
Bump
it
into
on
rock though.
They used it into a rock.
The Spire bumps into a rock. The mine hits the balloon directly. Beautiful execution. That was
And
it.
the Shrike dies.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Spire to suddenly get a good shot on them. I didn't think the Spire's stable were that good in the Shrike, but maybe the Shrike just... Either they were that good and I didn't pay attention, or the Spire was just overconfident in being able to solo the Spire.
At least Red Team now knows where they were or are.
And Blue Team is like, what the hell is that Judgment? The Shrike's here, the Judgment surely had to be here.
Let me see. Blue Team is just... Oh, they're just staying there, it seems.
Yeah, so they were expecting to get double for it. Like, I don't think anyone expects to just have one ship coming out of nowhere and just randomly die on them. So they do expect that the Judgment is close, I think. So they're moving rather cautiously against the Lumberjack. Because they know the Shrike has respawned, they could just come back.
What are they?
Blue Team trying to destroy a mine that gives away the position there for the Judgment if they see it.
Yeah, I was wondering what they're shooting.
Just a mine. It just happens to be in the way, like casual.
Oh, it's a
Just
mech.
mine, so-
It's their own mine. Okay.
Yes.
They're doing.
Mayhaps Inkjet has
Are
a
they-
mine in front of them.
Are they trying the same thing?
And this time the Judgment is spotted. They do spot the Spire too, the Magnet in cover though.
How's the
Sorry, for now.
arc? That's not too bad. But not the amplifier is in cover. Quinn is getting Lambert now. And Lambert hits, and Quinn is popped.
Magnet gets popped so early in. They never even got the Mercury laser flag out. They might have flag out here. And maybe it's worth shooting to have a flag, even if you get chamber. Because the Spire's Mercury flag is gonna pressure the Judgment eventually too. And the Judgment can't disable both of them yet. But they are backing up. They don't want to get double focused by the Shrike. So setting up. They want to have line of sight for any flanking rounds. Now they see the Shrike is in front of them. They know they're fine. They're engaging the Judge. Lumberjack staying true to Hades, being very true too. Artemis also getting Caranet, why not? However, the Spire not being forced to engage because the Magnet does need the help.
Oh, Spire engaging though. It's
long range Watcher. They do get a break. Do they have a flag still?
Oh, the
Yes,
flag
they
hits.
do. Gets half of the
Spy,
health.
Spy is also broken though.
At what cost? The Magnet's balloon is still very weak. With a shot again, it's just not prepared.
Oh,
It's possible.
the Watcher on the Shrike is not hitting much, sadly. And Magnet just broke.
Yes, but the kill power on the red team is very low. It's just Watchers and Optimus and ground. it's a blue team that we should watch for when the armor breaks. So blue team can survive quite a bit. It's just a question if they will be able to fire back.
Is the
Right
Spy
now the amplifier is just kind of down there.
Yeah, I thought they might be trying to go below that thing, but they're not. Corinth is kind of getting doubled here.
Yeah, they try to get the long range guns on the Shrike, Mercury and Laser being very accurate. But the Judgment knew what's up and just shot Lumberjack at it, keeping it down. Now the Spire's coming up, but now the Spire's gonna be kept down.
It's gonna be
They
hard.
might still get a shot though. No, the Shrike moved too fast, too furious,
But-
slightly touching the rock. But they're fine.
Amplifier
Magnetar watch on
broken.
the Judgment. Oh no, did it coordinate with the gun? Well, no.
I mean, Hades is doing some hull damage as well.
Yeah, but it's like the Spire has a ton and the Magnus is a bit. So it's gonna take a little bit. The Spire might just get Gunnox, or they do get carbonated down by the Shrike. They don't get Gunnox at all.
They might get watch shot by the Judgment if they're not careful here.
They do maneuver away from there, but now they're just.
Oh!
The hitbox is larger than the pilot expecting. They just get hit into the ground. The Magnet is not just rushing, booking it.
Like a hammer
But
into a nail.
you'll never catch me alive, the Magnet says. My balloon is at half HP. I have so much more top speed than normally.
Oh god.
You might get Hawatchuk on the Shrike here, unless. No.
They lost 2 engines.
But they do have the front guns. How the engine is too busy. The gun is too busy building the armor. Hawatchuk has rebuilt. Gets a Gatling, but no engine, so the Shrike is just safe as ever. Well, they'll get a kill eventually. Question is, how's the Spy handling a situation where they are alone? And the red team has a heavy suspicion where the Spy is. He's just running. They got spot the Shrike, they see him moving, and they're like, oh, can't hide, need to go.
Shrike will probably catch up.
Yeah, looks like the Spire don't go for the wall. What's the game plan? I would have expected the Spire to be turning around by now. They went to the next rock to hide. Smart. I'm not in the first rock, I'm in the second.
But Magnet has to spawn here, so they have to go through the overpass. I would guess. Or they do a split push.
They could. If they see the Shrike, Magnet might be able to spawn. The Spire is just getting very close to the Shrike. The spots are going out, the Magnet spawning far away. Judgment turning for the Spire though. It doesn't see the Magnet just yet. Briefly, the red team was thinking maybe the blue team has spawned on the west side, but
Magnet is very low, so they cannot really get their Mercury knock.
Yeah, they're not using hydrogen. I'm surprised. Do they want to stay hidden? They might want to stay hidden for a flank, but they're spotted now, so they best be moving fast. The Spire is going to lose his balloon any second now to the Lumberjack. And once they do, they can't keep up with the Shrike anymore. How about a duel? The Spire wins, maybe. Both losing Hawatchers. Who knows? Their
But
Magnet is
Magnet
here
is
now.
there, no.
He don't mind, no! They used the mind to go forward. Disaster. Tip to anyone shooting your mine, don't do it when your ship's flying forward, chasing another ship running away from you.
Oh,
It
Spire
doesn't
broken,
do.
they're close to the ground.
And then popped again. The Hawatcher coming out.
Ouch.
This will-
Ouch.
Poor Spire got popped at the worst moment. The Magnet hit the mine at the worst moment.
Magnet is just trying to get away. But I don't think
Yeah.
they can.
I think after that one mine, it would have been better for the Magnet to just fly backwards and turn the long range side towards the judgment. As soon as they went over, it was not happening anymore. Trying to deter the Shrike with mines. Unfortunately, that will miss. If that one had hit, maybe with luck they could have pushed the Shrike into a wall and killed it, but it would have been a very lucky mine shot.
Spire
spawning.
spawned.
Mines going right again. Shrike is a red. This magnet doesn't have less work for the mines, only charge for the long range mine. So it's a bit more tricky than normal to hit those.
I guess they expected the Shrike to be on them. Closer.
No, they always have charged here on the mine launcher. But I think they expect to be able to close the distance when they need to. So normally charged isn't a problem. At this time they're having a lot of problems getting close. Now the magnet got close now, but they're putting mines above themselves, so it's not ideal.
It's a very vertically separated fight.
Yeah. Ideally for the red team, however, the Shrike doesn't want to let the magnet get any flag arcs, so they're engaging it right away. The Spy is still struggling with that judgment. Not getting the Lumberjack disabled they need. Magnet not winning either. Shrike doing the ultimate Shrike move of sitting directly in front of the Magnet. Spy just dies! There was a rock, there were mines. They didn't hit the mines, they just hit the rock.
Yeah.
And now Magnus just
The pike of the Spire.
slowing away.
And
Play some sad music quickly. Do it. Sad music. No.
that's pick for scale wins 5-1. And it advances to the
Yes.
finals. And in this case, Chef Xedion's potatoes. Although Xedion is not on the team today, it stays with us.
Man. Maybe this week could be Sputnik's potatoes. Because Spud is a potato in it. Get it?
I actually didn't get the word joke, but it's
Did you get it? Awkward silence. Are you ready to go to the lower bracket?
yes.
Okay, well, we have to wait. How long do we have to wait? Let us see. Oh, the other manager is in a 2-2 right now. He won't interrupt. Steal the views.
I don't know how to. 2-2. It might take a while. So I can do a 1-minute break. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Nice. You even directed him to the right team.
Yeah. Because
Very
nobody
good.
else is gonna pay attention to the bracket. So yeah.
I could change the map, I guess. To
Graveyard Rumble.
so much fun.
It's the second Rumble map we have. Remember when PvE deathmatch maps were only Dudes can ambush to the Dawn Battle on the Dunes and Labyrinth?
I don't,
Labyrinth.
because that's before my time.
Yeah. Richard put all the free maps into 2v2, so that's why we have Waterhouse at Fernfeld. What else?
Although
did we do?
Water has a 2v2 in the 3v3 version.
Yeah,
The
but
3v3
originally it was only 3v3.
The
That's what I'm saying.
3v3 version is so big.
It was never a 2v2 to begin with, it was always a 3v3. And Richard just made a snapshot and put it in 2v2.
Very good,
So that
actually.
we have more maps.
Yes. One maps is good. I like most of the maps.
Oh yeah, Blackcliff he also put in, that's right, that was one of the new ones.
Was Scuffle always in? Ashen
Action
Scuffle?
Scuffle? No, that was an Alliance mode map. So before Alliance it didn't exist at all. Yeah, Action Scuffle fun, the Thornhold throwdown that we are watching right now in Grump. Living South and the Derelict Deception are all from Alliance mode. Graveyard Rumble is a Skyball map that was turned into a deathmatch map.
And it will someday return.
Let's hope not. For everything good, let's hope not.
Skyball is in the game at the moment, so.
Yeah, but do you see any tournaments happening in it? No, for a good reason.
Are you challenging me to host a tournament for Skyball?
You can do it, I will not sign up. I'll warn you right now.
It's
Other people might.
It's a fun game mode sometimes.
It's kind of...
It's not for every day, but like...
Maybe if it's like 3v3?
It is.
Because
4v4.
2v2 is kind of...
It's 4v4 only.
Yeah, but is it really?
Yes. At the moment it's only 4v4 and...
It used to be 2v2 playable.
And there's a time limit, which is still a bit long. It needs to be tweaked a bit.
It has an actual timer, and the actual most played deathmatch game mode doesn't. It's just so weird. God, how many games have low players joined and just played Long Range Galleon and Battle in the Dunes for 2 hours? So many times. Long Range, I watch a Galleon, by the way. I watch.
I think last year I played like a pub match, which was 55 minutes or something.
God damn it.
And it was not long range watcher or long range Galleon duo. It was just everyone being careful to engage.
Two cowards. That's just cowards is what you mean. If you want results, you have to go for them. They're not coming to you.
Okay. So the info match is 4-2 at the moment. In favor of Raw Industries.
I like how this Pyro has not surrendered its life yet. Keep going, you're full health. Full health armor, all guns repaired.
You need that thrill
Basically
of almost dying to be effective.
With some piles it can backfire. Like some piles are too passive, and if they have no HP, they're triple passive. Then they're like how often do you see there's a ship with 10% HP that's playing so careful that its ally dies, and now the 10% ship is still alive. And it's just, that's the ship you want to get rid of, if at all.
But
sometimes it happens that a full health ally dies, and now they're still stuck.
If you do double focus, your healthy ally should go in first, but you should follow. Like, you should not be the first one dying in the engagement.
Although, maybe you do want to be the double focus one, because you can then focus on dodging instead of hanging back, and then your ally can have full health and full damage. And if the other team changes target, they're gonna shoot the full health ally.
That depends on the ships, I guess, also. A bit. If I'm at Squid with 10%, I'll probably go in first. And let the Crusader behind me do the shooting.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Oh!
that's it.
Spoiler alert!
Do I need to even call them in now? They're coming from by themselves.
It better be. There appears to be a spectator. Let's see if they stick around.
Wasn't that on Xepsidon's team?
And who? McIntyre is from Fresh White, I believe. What team are you talking about?
I'll ask Hughes.
Hey. Well, it looks like everyone's ready for full teams.
I told him to leave first nicely before I get the boot. Okay. Okay, he left. Good.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. There was the fear of like you join as a spectator and you have like real-time info on teams. Like you could have a friend join a spectator and tell you everything's coming. It's happening.
I mean, that's still like possible. That's why we don't have spectators.
Yeah. It's possible, but it's unlikely to happen because most people need substitutes. Who are you gonna ask to join spectator? So most likely it's not happening, but it could happen, and that's what it will still
It
play.
could happen in later games, like semi-finals or finals. So
Yeah. Well, at that point, people go to bed. We need to push SDS 2 hours later, so people are going to bed and have no time to spectate. It's the only way to solve this.
it's not that late. It's 9
Later.
p.m. now for me.
3 hours later.
So
It used to be 11 p.m. for finals. Remember that? Good old times.
yeah, we put it 1 hour earlier. That was while I was still in the US. Was paid for.
Good old days.
Not a lot of changes happening.
Yeah. People pick the ship they want to play. They've had a whole day to prepare for this moment. The lower bracket final. Who will come out on top to fight the top bracket? Riders on both teams. It's important to note.
Really, is it?
Yeah, there's a rider on both teams. Do you see it?
No, is it important to note?
Yes, because rider wins. Important. I predicted my client's the best. Fair and always. So proud of my little riderlings. They grow so fast. Most of them are older than me. It's a very, very quiet lobby. No changes, no talking. Everyone is serious.
Yeah, I wonder.
This could be the last game of the day, but who wants to stop playing games? It's not fun.
I wonder how they plan to stop the Stormbreaker.
They have a squid, did you see? I have a Mercury, did you see? A Balancer, don't you see?
Yeah, I don't know about the Light Coronate. If you have a Harpoon there, I think that stops the Stormbreaker more. Potentially. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, if you prune them, there might be too weird with the mine. I
Don't
don't know
even-
actually why they don't do it. I think they think it's fine. The cabinet does work with the magnet too.
Magnet has a. The other magnet has a harpoon.
Yeah, and they will be weaker against the Corinth. Or will they? We'll find that out in 10 seconds!
I mean, they have
and
a
then
lumberjack.
after the loaded.
They have a lumberjack.
But what if the lumberjack gets assailed by the Mercury? What if the magnet gets... If the squid gets on the lumberjack side and just stays there and never gets approved? The possibilities are endless. Bestvon, anything could happen in this game.
I guess.
Anything is possible. Do you want to read the team?
I can do red team. Ship 1 is a squid piled by Sputnik. It's the Bangarang. It's
engaging.
Gatling Banshee, Mine Squid? Or is it a
It's a
Carronade?
cabinet.
Ah, almost. Ship 2 is the Current, piled by Lutz Polygon. It's the same magnet with Mercury Laser Heavy Flag and Mine, Carronade Watcher. And Ship 3 is
A magnet! The third attack piloted by Captain Jan, left side Lumberjack Flag Haters, and right side Gatling Harpoon Havacha, and their allied Bad Times, a Stormbreaker piloted by Wehrmacht, Gatling Double Banshee, left side, and the right side Havacha. Are they doing it? They're shooting then big shots. This magnet has preemptively turned, the Corvette has preemptively turned the mine Havacha side towards the Stormbreaker. But they're using the flag side now. Will they get lumbered, or will they destroy?
I still a laser
And-
pointer coming out.
Sitya. Sitya.
Oh.
Losing armor to flag, missing barely. The moonshine acceleration of a magnet being ridiculously fast yet again, proving to be effective. Bad Times try to Havacha, get more sneaky one in, but the banger ran intercepting. And Bad Times got scared.
Is Corn turning left side on magnet again? No, not yet.
Yeah. They might, I think they are, yes. They're getting popped though. They should have Drogchid, honestly, to keep those flags more in arc. Or to give the laser gun a bit more time to shoot. Well, I guess the gunner can also shoot the laser. It's always a bit like, does the gunner shoot the laser to have a flag? Will they be fast enough to shoot the laser for the armor plate for the flag? Nobody knows. In the meantime, Stormbreaker losing armor, no follow-up, then cover. Single Gatling Banshee is still effective. Turns out you don't need both.
Squid is getting double focused.
Yeah, I think they're good.
They're
Squid
breaking.
can also rebuild armor fast. The Banshee is always a weird thing where if you don't time the armor break, there's such a long reload downtime. But at the same time, it's a squid. Your Banshees might just break the armor and kill it in the same clip. Or you won't. It's just like, what do you do? See, so much whole damage from the squid. Now it has to dodge the flags coming out of them landing.
And the
Flag still
current is on the
ridiculously strong.
ground. The current is on the ground.
Yeah, they really needed Drogchid. It's always a question, do you bring Hydrogen to go back up faster, or Drogchid to stay in the air longer when you can?
Oh, they need to. Oh, that's good.
let's put Hydrogen into terrain. I think Hydrogen might be preferable for most ships.
I think if you have a Mercury, it's probably good to bring a parachute.
Drogchid. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're saying Drogchid. I meant Drogchid. If I did say Drogchid, I meant Drogchid. I said Drogchid a lot.
It's
That's more immediate effect.
It's confusing with the shoot trend. Oh, this could
Squid
spawn.
spawning right there, but the flag might just kill a break on its own. But it's
It's
below
an
the
army
direct
range,
hit
right?
gun. Things, but they do have the burst and it lands and it kills. The magnets all alone. Will they do it? Squid shooting Gatling up. It doesn't want to face the
Oh, I
Havacha Harpoon.
Actually, I forgot to put the timer in. Hey, timer's in? No, timer's not in.
No.
Can-
Excuse me, what?
Can you put a timer in?
Oh, fine. see.
17 minutes
15
or something?
Okay. But do you add time? Just
A
do it
custom
again.
timer.
Custom time. No, like, and time on top. I guess, okay.
And first kill advantage was on blue, right?
Yes, they killed the squid first.
I forgot to hit the check mark this time.
Oh, Troubling. Imagine you had a second person with you that could referee that stuff.
I don't think
Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't think it's an issue here. I don't think the map goes to overtime, and then we just be generous if that is the case.
Stormbreaker tries to fight the squid. The squid may be being overzealous with that hydrogen here. Tried to dodge the Havacha, I believe. But they didn't need to be that extreme event. Still shooting down the break. It does have a full health balloon. It's gonna dodge when its armor breaks. How about shooting the magnet? Will it be enough? No, the magnet is Corvus is untouched.
Oh,
Flag is slightly damaged, but who cares about that?
Slight touch of the squid and the Stormbreaker.
Oh.
Magnet
So-
is Stormbreaker lost balloon. Magnet almost lost armor.
Yeah, Corvus in this weird position where they just have to trust their ally to do it and keep their guns on the City. Because if they don't, the Lumberjack is gonna be rough. They know that from the previous game. Penguin trying the hardest to get this breaker. Maybe the Penguin just needs to go for the ramp
Oh,
kill.
break on the... Is the flag landing? It is not.
What?
It is
They're
not.
low armor though. They're low hull, I mean. Corvus taking some bench and some Gatling, but they're fine. Will they be able to get Havacha? The acceleration always catches people off guard, but they're sticking to the long range, I believe.
They only lost Mercury and Laser.
They're
Oh.
going for long. There we go. That's a squid ram. Always successful. See what the squid can do, what Shrike and Stormbreaker cannot do, is the squid can balloon ram, and then it's 100% safe.
Yes. I mean, you can do this with Stormbreaker, it's just tricky.
Yeah, and then you die. But the squid loses balloon, suddenly it's like a mobile where the squid loses balloon, it just drops due to acceleration.
Don't-
Stormbreaker doesn't
Don't
quite
try
have
this with a Shrike though.
Yeah, no Shrike. Not quite so safe with that. Although I believe you're thinking about Drift Cell Shrike. If
Yeah,
you
but
don't
like-
use Drift Cell, it's still dangerous, but less dangerous. It's like using fire without gasoline.
No, the weird thing is, in this game, the faster you go, the less damage you take as a ramming ship.
Yes. I don't know how much damage reduction that is. Really? It is a weird thing.
But it doesn't mean that the Shrike can last a high speed ram.
It'll do a ton of damage though. Break
Yeah.
the armor one time, no follow up, it's always great to see. Laser sniping through the gap, flag. It's just off.
Oh, it's
The armor
broken,
broken,
it's
but the flag can't. But the Banshee and the squid barely not doing it. Oh, the Gatling could have finished it, but the squid
next
got
laser
scared.
break. Next laser break, the magnet dies.
The City is gonna be very, very careful now. This might be to the detriment. If they play too careful, they're not gonna get anything done. This Breaker is the one that has all the pressure on him, not the Magnet. Because if Breaker
Oh,
goes in,
break?
Corvus is gonna turn. No! Not like this!
Oh,
Long
no.
with Shavachi going out, but Corvus already. Yeah, but still, like the bad times pokes out once, and both directions turns red immediately. So the Stormbreaker is actually in a tougher position, even if the Sietia has no health.
Yeah, they don't know how low the magnet is, the blue magnet.
Yeah, that's also true. So the Blue Magnet could use that to its advantage. If they want to risk it. But you see, they're scared from a squid, even though their armor is like above 50%, they're scared to take this duel. And I don't think they should be. They're trying to snap the corners. This balloon is gonna break, all good, but can you follow up on that? Kinda stuck behind the little
magnet
cage.
is in trouble now.
Squid coming in. It's being more aggressive. Oh, but it decides to go for the breaker. Well, it dodges the Havacha actually.
Yeah, I think the squid needs to go back so the ally doesn't get killed by the breaker.
Corvin's losing armor there. It's not in a good position here, but if he keeps moving back, it will at least be safe from the Scythia. But loses armor
Bad
balloon
times
again.
lose
Those
armor?
Banshees working. Will it down on the ground? No, the Banshees will pick it.
Oh, oh, the red magnet is down. Okay,
Yeah, the double focus actually back down.
I didn't expect the red magnet to die here.
Yeah, it looks like the Bangalore is focusing on the Scythia a bit too much. Letting the breaker come in when his ally loses balloon. That's unfortunate.
Probably a smarter move to just follow up on the magnet and just ignore the breaker to trade.
Yeah, there was a bit of hesitation there. They tried to do both, but they should have chosen either. So it did a little bit of damage to one, dodged the other, but it doesn't help the ally when they're getting shot by both. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Banger run repositioning.
Let me find a good camera
Huh.
spot for this.
Bad times counter positioning. It tries to dodge, but it's a weird spot where it can't really take cover, but it can against the laser, but it's like on the ground if it wants to do that. The flag could arc over it. They try.
Oh,
The flag just shoots at the Hail Mary lands, and now the city with no health all alone. This is what I mentioned earlier, with a ship being low health being too passive. Now what do you do?
I'm not sure if they were too passive.
That city?
I mean,
They weren't doing.
they're lumber
Anyway.
magnets. They shouldn't be like in the front.
Definitely not, but they weren't shooting from the back either, not really.
Okay. Well, now it's
Yeah,
two
because
fresh
they,
ships.
yeah, because they didn't force any attention towards them. The red team can just shoot the Stormbreaker for free. This is what I mean. Like the Magnet doesn't want to be in the front, but if it's not a threat, then they're gonna focus the only ship they can focus. That's your full health ally.
Bad time spawning far in the west.
Yeah, they're just gonna reposition. They're not gonna get spawn camp because that's still the Dawn 2.0. See, are you excited? Spawn camping. Wow. Let's see. Actually, I think
They might just turn around this thing 2 times.
because the ground is the same as Battle on the Dunes, there is more more space to drop here on the south side than it is on the north side. So Corwin maybe wants to be on the other side. Because if they get popped over there isn't any more time for them to survive. They will die right away. The pool of the magnet hasn't really come into play yet, has it? Squid's doing
Squid
Eco
was
Chop staying on the
very
lumberjack
far.
side. Bad times coming to support against the Bangarang. Corvin using this opportunity to reposition once they get a better shot. There's too much cover for the Mercury, his laser flag.
Did
Bangarang
they
it gets
lose
a punch
engines?
now.
They lose 1 engine.
Yeah, but the other ones are not full health now. It's very quick. Mercury, laser flag on the Stormbreaker. They got 1 kill once. They will try it again. Stormbreaker doesn't want to do it, but there's a squid on the other side. There's a flag in the squid. What do you do?
Just come and break.
Corvin gets broken. Some banshees into the breaker.
Corridor's balloon broken for like a
Okay.
while now. They need to hide her up here fast.
Bangarang trying to get on the breaker. The breaker trying to ring around the rest of the squid. And it's like, stop following me. No, I need to kill you. Just
Corinne,
save my ally.
Corinne tries to go in the
Ram?
north spot of the map.
Touch? They had to hide into the rip? No, they managed to dodge the rip. Banshee too late. Corvin with just... They're just trying to run away from each other constantly, all of their ships. Who died? The squid or the breaker? There's 2 banshees versus 1 Gatling. Magnet shooting the squid in armor time breaks the armor, but the squid still breaks his armor too. Corvin is just not doing anything right now. Finding shots on the city here, but the city just moves into cover. It was a dangerous moment. The game could have ended there. Shots to back. Breaker was a squid, but this time the breaker has full guns ready. The squid only has 1 of those guns. And You build so fast.
Corinthus
The laser
balloon
on the
broken
breaker.
again?
the city are actually body blocking for the Stormbreaker ally,
Oh,
but it's not enough. The Squidger shoots Gatling Banshee down at the breaker, and that's it.
that was exciting game. Although I don't sound like that.
It was a whole thing. Blue team was only on the defense there. They tried to charge in, get the magnet, but the other magnet just runs away at the same speed. So they didn't really do anything, and the Stormbreaker just got shot the entire time.
Okay, so we'll have our finals,
Grand finals!
which is a rematch of the last match.
It's true. Sold on Kinforth.
Great.
Forthcoming. Was it a timeout actually? I didn't check the timeout.
Huh?
I don't know what the timer was
were
at
in
the
time.
end.
We were in time, I'm pretty sure.
I just wondered by how much. Would it have been overtime? Would
5
it have
minutes or
mattered?
something.
Okay. Thanks for playing, everyone. That's just the end of this scene.
Okay, let's ping Ransom and Tears. Or they're probably doing it on their own.
Very much just pulled the swap ship with someone so they get the blue team there faster. But then he leaves, and now the other ship has to swap over there manually. God damn it. It's just a fun little lobby thing. People talking in chat, and I didn't have it open the entire time.
In Twitch chat,
Oh,
no one talked in Twitch chat. It's very
I see
empty.
there's one viewer, and it's me. I am the viewer. Okay. I guess we can close that one out. Or maybe keep it open. Boosted viewership. Goyo, 2 players, 2 viewers.
You know, made me like doubt myself. I need to check the time now that we have enough time at the end. Yeah, we had.
Okay.
We had like 6 minutes,
Just
5 minutes or something.
turns out the first 5 minutes were actually 10 minutes, and we just didn't realize.
Even then, it would have been overtime.
Well, overtime's only 4 minutes.
I'll now click this button, so I don't forget.
Okay. Don't forget to click it again, just to make sure, you know. Thank you.
Yes. Here, I click it again and again.
What if your mom was anime? What if my mom was anime?
Oh, I need to put the map in to Assault on Kinforth.
Yes. Indeed. I forgot. Because Kinforth is reused assets, but I think the base map did exist as a prototype map, maybe? Unless I got it wrong.
All I know
There's
is
something
that
about
there's like another map underneath the surface. And that's
You know,
why
just
it
in
lags.
case you need those models. Just need
That's
keep
why
them
it
there.
lags when you find because there's so many models loaded. I think on the one side there's like a tiny little corner peeking out of the ground, and if you look on the ground, it's a whole skyscraper.
Yeah. No, just in case you need it.
Yes,
Just,
it's the entry point for the workers. They have to go through there.
Someone eventually will come in and be like, this corner needs to be more. And then you can just push it out and no problem. Gotcha.
Yeah, it just gives a massive performance at every time you fly into the city. Okay.
Please stop the timer, hurry up.
Yes.
Before we couldn't lose this opportunity.
Wait. I
Hmm.
think Xenok and Renz are swapped, or is Xenok flying the finals?
Does it matter? He's gonna
Doesn't
swap
matter.
with Ransom, but does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
What if, because they have one match to give, they could just have fun the first game. They have a second life.
I guess.
Dude, I'm sending swap requests to Tears. I haven't played for Tears. Oh! Yeah, here we go. I mean,
You shouldn't do that.
you never know. Surprise the other team with, uh-oh, the co-caster has engaged. Tom's frozen for a loop.
It's Breaker and Artling against Metamedian and Amberjudge.
I sent a hard emote towards Tears because he swapped with me. It's a very intimate action. Literally pass souls to the other side. Not an easy.
Ranson readying up.
He's playing Judgment so much that he wants to do Breaker once too. And now Tears is like, well, I will show you my Breaker. But where's the haters? Guys, I hate this double Banshee Breaker. It's just so cool.
Das Pink Double Laser Flag.
So cool. I hate this double Banshee would beat the laser flag. Because it's so cool.
Display double laser flag and circle around the map.
You probably do that in Kenfor. Well, except it's a brawl map on the north side and Long Range on the other south. But there's actually two different Long Range maps on the south because there's a giant divider in the middle with like rocks and a huge building. There's a snowman there, there's a snowman over there too. It's actually 3 snowmans in there.
There's so many snowmans.
So many snowmans. Can you find them all?
Yes, I could. And it
I'm
costs.
asking the audience.
Oh, okay.
I have the same title as you, don't worry about it.
We have to put a warning there. It will cost some sanity.
Only 2 months worth of sanity. My cat. The cat woke up. It is activated. But we'll have to wait for one game. This is serious business. No time for responsibilities. Still my cat that nods on my lap. Fleshy. This time it's a Karen inspired instead of just by a meta minion at the last minute swapping over. Wait. Was it?
I don't think there's Metamedian. That's been in for a while.
Oh, okay. I saw something change.
Blue
Wasn't
2
quite sure.
changed guns. The Spire changed some side guns, I think.
Possible. No, ships are locked. Red team is ready. Blue team seems to be ready in a second. I don't think you need a gun on a Gatling, but you do you. No, I feel like you could have a gunner with Lochneck and pipe wrench and failsafe if you do Gatling.
I often have a gunner on the mortar with Lognagar.
Why? Why on the
And-
mortar?
Because he needs his gunner stamina to turn the mortar faster
Oh my
when it's
God.
Lognagar.
But you need to break the armor first.
That will come.
We can load that one.
Okay, ship 1 is Ruin Undyne Pop Corrupt. It's a ship pilot by Ranson. It's a Stormbreaker with a Watcher, Gatling, Banshee. Ship 2 is the what? Corsair pilot by Tears. It's front Carnate, Gatling, Watcher, and on the back there is a flag. Okay.
And for the ship City Potatoes with the Medusa, Power Meat and Powder Bellix Polygon, front Gatling Mortar, and the left side Banshee flag, and their ally is a Spire. The Amplifier piloted by Sputnik. It's a Gatling double Banshee. Have a get with it.
And yeah, okay, that's it.
This is 4 guns on the Spire. It's not like a Miracle has 5 guns, you know? It's not so cool. Okay. And now we watch as the Ruin Undying lies in wait, waiting for the ally Stormbreaker to get a spot so that the Ruin can come in and ruin someone's stable for a round. Can they do it? Can Ultimates reconnect with a different loadout? We do have spawns within 1 kilometer. Technically, an engagement is happening. Wait.
I mean, they're not asking
This is
for
not a
pause,
pause, yeah.
right?
This is a loadout change.
Blue team
Nobody
needs to
said yes
confuse-
yet. Nobody said no yet.
Okay, blue team is not replying.
Yeah. Well, that means rules by default. Loadout change is not allowed. Did he change his loadout?
I can.
Because I saw
check
that
it.
he left.
I hope he didn't.
Well,
It's hard to.
you keep on doing the thing and I will check the footage. It just takes a minute.
The Corsair is in a rough spot here against the Spire. Dying to Spire. Spire ram kills the Corsair. Spire's
Nice.
balloon broken on the ground as well, though.
Nice.
Oh, the Banshees landing in the Spire. They hurt.
Bad news, everyone.
What, you have to leave?
Ultimates did have a different loadout.
Oh god.
Oh, it's against the rules. It's... Oh god, this engagement is not gonna end. I wanted to say let's end, wait for the engagement to end and then ask again. But it looks like... No.
But we'll keep this game running first. And then,
Yeah. So I'll type in chat, you keep it too. Do you think?
yeah, and then also in case, just talk to Grump. Medusa's just getting destroyed here. Why does this happen? Reffing. You don't change and then just change back. So I change back when they say no. That's not okay. It's fine, but like
Yeah,
not how-
they
that's
didn't
how-
wait.
that's not how you
They
do
should
it.
have waited.
You first wait for the yes and then you first ask and then change, not change and then hope they say yes. But okay, at least there's no trouble. Okay, now let's focus on the game a bit more.
It's always that one team, isn't it? Good old people. This Varens and lightning. In the meantime, practical joke. The joke didn't land. Damn, this Corsair is gone quite far around the blue team here. Spire spotted, seen the Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker doesn't want to engage yet. He knows the
I
position of
think
the map.
he's like baiting them to face this direction.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe the blue team is wise to their tricks. They backed up so they have a better spot in the south, and they do see they're ready for them. The Corsair instantly the pile turn before they were even spotted. They were
they get the
ready,
pop
and
on
the
the Spire?
Corsair is going all in. The Rams.
Spire's popped, but Corsair's
it did-
broken. Oh,
It did say the Spire Ram killed the Corsair, right? And they went for another Ram. They're really going all in. This is a
Stormbreaker
bad.
is killing the Medusa though.
That's not good at all. The Corsair is also looking at the Medusa. I believe they even popped them. Did they? I don't know what's
Medusa
going on.
dying. Corsair hit the pipe.
But can the Spire finish off the Corsair? Not quite.
Maybe.
Bumped again, but the second Banshee is not ready.
Ooh.
Ah, they decided to retreat instead.
Okay, they just repaired the armor.
They didn't know the Corsair were engine disabled. If they have known that, I think they would have stayed and fight for the Stormbreaker over the Corsair. But instead, they did the wise decision of moving back and fighting the Stormbreaker in a safer position because the Stormbreaker followed them. Which might go horribly wrong. Will it? We'll see. The armor broken already. The Banshee? Not quite landing. Spire's too distracted. The Corsair's
Meanwhile,
coming around though.
the Pyramidion spot.
Does the Spire know about the Corsair? It does see it. Oh, it's gonna be a Ram again. But this Spire has no hull at all. But they take only half the health. They're still looking better than the Corsair.
And the Pyramidion is coming in on the Stormbreaker here.
The engine disabled. The Spire is quite heavily disabled here. It has the engines, but they're all low health.
Oh,
Pyra, not pop, but they're still too low.
I don't know why they went so low.
I think they processed by accident for 1 second, and then Pyramidion doesn't like changing direction.
Okay,
Oh,
Spire.
Russia getting the mortar. I would not like it matters. The breaker still has a full health armor. This might be the last kill here, actually.
Yes.
This might be it. The light flag into the engine. The only engine that's not broken. Genius. Or the gun, I don't know. It's just... Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, this is Pyra's holding on for dear life. Has there? How many people on the armor? No one?
Ooh,
There was no one on the armor.
that's game.
That crew was
That's
not
SCS
ready.
actually.
And that is it! The Big 4 scale winning after they've changed loadout. What a foul victory!
Wait for SCS discussion. No, just kidding.
Well, was a bit weird. All it did, what it did change was chem spray to the buff ammo to chem spray on the main engineer, which isn't a lot, but maybe it could have impacted them a lot more than.
I don't think they chose their loadouts based on crew loadouts, honestly. But like,
I think they just chose the chem spray too because of the Banshees on the Spire, knowing the Spire could win against the
Okay.
Breaker very quickly if it does not have chem spray. But they allowed it and TBL.
Hmm?
No, it's all good. Wasn't this exciting?
What?
It's over.
Big 4 scale wins SCS 390, and I'll end the stream now.